Hello, I'm Andrea Clark, and I'll be presenting to you about teacher experiences with remote learning and how Merced Community College can implement strategies to help recover and maintain student retention. Let me share my screen with you so you can see the presentation. Just one second. Slideshow from the beginning. Okay, Merced College's challenges and strategies to teach remotely. My agenda is my introduction, the thesis, definition of remote learning, teacher experiences, diversity, and my conclusion. This year has brought about many changes to just about every aspect of our lives. Teaching is no exception. The COVID-19 pandemic took hold shortly after the beginning of the spring 2020 semester. Faculty and staff had to switch to remote teaching exclusively and quickly. The biggest challenge faced by teachers was the drop-off rate by students when remote teaching went into effect. Various factors as to why this happened and ways to make attendance for all students more accessible will be discussed in this presentation. My thesis states, although teaching remotely during the pandemic has increased our abilities to reach students, it has also presented many challenges. In addressing these challenges, Merced College needs to incorporate ways to continue reaching the student population, addressing skill levels, and recognizing diversity. For our definition of what is remote teaching, as defined by the website Top Hat, remote teaching occurs outside of the physical classroom. Instructors are separated from their learners in time and distance. Remote teaching is typically facilitated through technology such as video conferencing software, discussion boards, or learning management systems. Both students and instructors interact via two-way communication technologies. Best practices for remote teaching include providing ongoing feedback, making assignment guidelines clear, and making effective use of online resources. A teacher at the Higher Education for a Tribal College has experience in remote learning and teaching and suggests requiring students to complete a computer class to teach them how to navigate and use the internet. I believe that most students at the junior college level have proficient knowledge and are able to accomplish this. However, computer skills assessments to determine a student's skill level needs to be done to catch the students who may need extra help. The following video encourages teachers to enlist the help of the students in relying on their knowledge of technology and in their resourcefulness to reach out to other students. Here's the video.
Many teachers are concerned about remote teaching and online learning because they haven't done it before. It's new to them. So there are a lot of questions about how do they manage the skills, how do they manage the tools, and what are the resources available for them to do so. Well, actually, one of the first resources that any teacher has is his or her students. So starting with your students, they already probably use social media. They already use a lot of computer technology, and the textbooks that you use also already come with a lot of technology embedded in them, so we can make use of those. Even if you were teaching very young students, you still have a community of learning around you. You can lean on parents, for example, but at your school or university, there's likely to be other teachers who are computer savvy. There's likely to be specialists, and even if there aren't, the parents of some of the students that you teach should be able to help you in some ways as well. You already have a lot of expertise using tools involved in teaching and learning. One of the best ones, of course, is being able to contact your students. You have to make sure that all of your students do have an email, however. Probably not, but still make it your problem to other students to help those who need it. They can reach out to the community, and there are ways in which to contact those students that you may not. So let them do the work for you. Beyond that, the most important one has to do with things like social media. Social media is an opportunity for students to chat. Now, different. They may take preparations that once they're there, you may find that you actually enjoy it and gravitate on it.
All right, thank you for your time in watching that. Other teacher experiences. Teachers worry about students not participating since online learning and teaching creates a feeling of anonymity. Making the class feel more personable is suggested by Heather Beck, a creative writing teacher. Keeping the course personable is essential for us to do at Merced Community College. Putting in this effort will keep the students feeling human and not like a number. Beck handled the issue of non-participation by building it into the course structure. She used weekly online live seminars that would further encourage participation by making it less anonymous. Implementation of online seminars for our institution is a necessity to maintain student retention. Another teacher, David Dietrich, relays his experiences. He's an instructor at the University of Tennessee, and he recalls when he went from being a traditional classroom teacher to an online instructor, that the most significant change was in the interaction with students. He had to change his perception of interaction and make use of the available technological resources. Embracing the technology we have and being creative will keep the online learning environment more inviting. We must implement an exchange of ideas between instructors to share their ideas and ask questions amongst each other. The final aspect to consider is the diversity of our students. We have students young and old, of all ages, disabled students that may require accommodations. If we acknowledge these differences now, we will give our community college a head start in addressing these issues, difficulties, and needs before they arise. In an article by 2 California State University professors, it is stated many faculty lack knowledge of diverse teaching methods to promote student engagement and often work in isolation from one another, adhering to traditional higher education practices that prioritize professional autonomy over collaboration. We must establish a plan to improve our institution's overall instructional climate to better include diversity and provide greater recognition of unique strengths and abilities. Utilizing online group meetings can also accomplish this. We will include teachers, students, and faculty from disabled students and faculty from disabled student services and any relevant student groups to help all of our students. I'd like to read this quote to you I found in doing the research for this presentation. I thought it was fitting. Diversity is about embracing differences and recognizing the amazing things that are possible when it's woven into an organization's culture. Excuse me. My conclusion, I propose that Merced College implement not only the online group meetings mentioned, but also to provide ongoing feedback, make assignments and guidelines clear, make effective use of online resources, assess computer skill levels of students, offer assistance to students if they have skills that are lacking, implement online webinars to encourage participation, be creative, rethink how we teach, and recognize and embrace diversity. Additionally, getting the necessary technology into our students' hands will require a focus group developed by the administration and the board of directors to establish funding. Furthermore, we will need to get a team together to reach the students we have not heard from since the pandemic started and see what supportive services we can provide. If you're interested in any of these projects, please complete the interest form in your packet and place it on the table in the back of the room on your way out, and we will get in touch with you. Thank you for your time and your dedication to our students. I appreciate you listening to my presentation. Have a great day.